well, hello there. It is Sunday, November 2nd, and daylight savings is over. We all got that extra hour back. Doesn't quite feel like it, but it was nice having it a little lighter earlier in the morning. So that was nice. Had a lot of rain here yesterday, and there's a lot of leaves on the ground. There's still a lot of leaves up in the tree, but yeah, a lot came down. It's gonna be some cleanup around here, getting all those leaves picked up. But it's pretty to see the changing colors. I do enjoy that. You can see this pretty red one here. It's green, gets green leaves until, fall, and then it turns that pretty red. And of course there's a maple, right here. There's a maple. That's a cedar tree right behind it. So that changed colors. Most of those leaves came down yesterday. And over here you can see, oops, can't quite get my hands going the right way. Nope, this way. Okay. Right is left, left is right. Right here, that's a pretty one that is red right now. The one behind it still hasn't really changed. So that one will still be. And then my little dogwood right here, it's partially changed. Kind of 50-50 right now. But yeah, big rain, big wind, big rain yesterday. I'm going to take a look outside today. I haven't yet, but I'm going to go take a look at all of, the construction, because this is really, I think, like our first big rain since they've kind of gotten mostly done with the construction. I'm going to see how everything looks on the outside. So I'll be doing that maybe after I get the video done. That'd be a good thing to do first thing in the morning. So what did I do yesterday? Well, yesterday, my mother was here helping. She packed up some boxes. I did not get the invoicing done yesterday. But I will be doing that today. We're going to be getting some more boxed up, and I'll be finishing up on the invoicing for all of that. If you don't get an invoice, then you probably haven't been like through a full 7-day or so. That's what I'm trying to do for most people. Give you 7 days to shop, then kind of evaluate where we're at. If it looks, depending on the days of the week and how the packing schedule is going to go. Right now, it looks like we're doing most Thursdays, Saturday, Sunday type for packing. We'll see how Tuesday works. The plan is still to do some Tuesday packing also. So I'll have that time and give you about 7 days to maybe 7-10 days, depending on how it all falls. So that's what I'm trying to get back to, and that type of a rotation. But of course, if you need an invoice sooner, just let me know. And I will get you done if you need one sooner than that. But that's about where I'm at on that 7-day rotation. I'm going to sneeze again. Okay, back from the sneeze. Let's see, what else did I do yesterday? Well, I was busy grabbing items. I had not previously set up for the Saturday sale. So while I was setting up for the Saturday sale, I was also setting up items for the Monday sale. So that is mostly set up. I will do a little fine tuning on that later today and check everything out, make sure I have enough to go for Monday. I did my shorts for the upcoming week, did all the videos for all the shorts. I have everything kind of sitting on my stove right now, but I'm going to go through as much of that as I possibly can today and get those set up for the future. I am in the process. My goal is that everything in my little Harry Potter closet under the stairs will be listed on eBay. Right now, I have probably a quarter or so of the items listed on eBay. Everything else, for the most part, does have a short. There are a couple of items that I have not done a short for. They're just going to go straight to eBay. But they're, for the most part, they have had a short done on them. I'm in the process of just taking a shelf, which I did yesterday. I took a whole shelf, and that was about 26 items, I think 27, 26 items on that shelf. And I took all the pictures to get everything listed on eBay. I'm going to be working on that today also. So getting the short set up, getting the invoicing done, getting the eBay done. I'm going to be working on that because the goal is get everything in that closet listed on eBay. And hopefully then next week I can take another shelf. We'll see how quickly I can get through these things. I would like to do it faster than once a week, but we'll see. We'll see where we're at. So the way I'm working my items, just to kind of, give you an update, because this is a vlog also. Yes, we're going to get to the Saturday night sale and what's still available and what's sold. But when I bring items in, you guys get to see them in the haul, and then I bring them to a live sale. I'll bring them again to a live sale, sometimes 2 or 3 times, depending on the item. I'll bring them to live sales over the course of, a few weeks, a few months. Kind of depends on the rotation, because they're getting views in a live sale. They're getting views in a video. So they're available for purchase in 2 different formats. Then, if it still doesn't sell, then I'm going to do a short. I'm going to let that go for a little bit of time, maybe a week, maybe 2. We'll see how quick I can get everything listed and then start getting on that rotation. And then they're going to eBay. My YouTube shorts, I have, there's a link down below. It's for my shorts for sale. All of the shorts that are in my YouTube playlist are items available for sale. Some of them are also listed on eBay, but if you watch on the YouTube format and you see something you like, just leave a comment or send me an email. If you are shopping on my eBay store and you see something you like, send me an email, not through eBay, but just to my email address, which is also down in the description below. Just send me an email on that, because then I can add it to your box if you are a YouTube shopper. I can add it to your box easily that way. All right. So that's kind of the process. So my shorts for sale, 24-hour a day access to items I have available for sale. So is my eBay store. It really is just a 24-hour a day store, access to my items. But I'm trying to, as you can probably guess, trying to get rid of the death piles around here so that items are shown in some format, either on YouTube, either on eBay. And no death piles, no just items sitting around not really doing anything. And a quicker turnaround with items. So that's the goal. That's what I'm working towards. All right. So that is pretty much going to take us to where we're going to talk about some additional sales. Yep. I have additional sales from the Friday night sale. Now, if you miss the Friday night sale or you miss any live sale that I do, At the end of the sale, I do a speed round recap of all of the items that are available, and you can check that out on any of my live sales. Not just Friday's sale, not just Saturday's sale, but if you want to go back to Thursday or Wednesday, go ahead. Go back. Or if you would prefer watching, oh, I just lost my sheet. Watching the video format of items available for sale, absolutely. You can go back, a day, 2, 3, a week. Because if those items are still available for sale, I will let you know if you're interested in purchasing. So the videos and the live sales also work like a 24-hour-a-day store. So don't feel like if you missed out on a sale that you just totally missed out, because if it's still available and it's still floating around in here, I will let you know. All right, so we're going to take a look at some additional sales I have from Friday. And the Walt Disney Classic Storybook. This is a great little treasury. I don't know if, they're about 5-minute stories, maybe 5-10-minute stories in here. So that sold. The alphabet art, these are like flashcards. They're large flashcards. They're 9 by 6 inches. And one side has gardening themed alphabet, and then the other side just has the letter of the alphabet. But it's so cute. You know, I don't like that one. But the other ones are adorable. And then this, the Big Book of Jack the Ripper. This has it has stories in it, but it also had, which I found really interesting, the letters that Jack wrote, the post-mortem exams, harrowing witness statements. I really liked how this person did put this together, and it has a lot of pages, a lot. Pretty exciting stuff. So thank you again, everyone who comes to the live sales, watches the speed rounds, watches the videos, and lets me know when you're interested in purchasing items. I appreciate the additional sales. All right, we're going to go take a look now at the Saturday sale. All right, so for Saturday, I had Denise's Magical Emporium and Kathy Picasso Cat join me. It was a lot of fun. I enjoy hanging out with both of them very much. So it was a fun night. Let's see, for my items, we're going to go through and talk about what sold, what's still available. But if you missed the sale or did not make it to the end of the sale, please do go back and watch the speed round and see the items that Kathy and Denise brought to the sale. And go ahead and send them an email if you're interested in purchasing any of the items that they still had available. All right, for me, you can see them right here, and we'll talk about the numbers. So we brought 20 items to the sale. I had one that was choice, so that brought my count up to 21 items for the sale. I sold 7 items, which means 14 are still available. So we're going to start with the 14 that are still available. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these items, send me an email or leave a comment down below. All right, I'm going to flip this around. And first, this is a box carved out of stone, really nicely decorated. That was $12. This is a bell by Woodbury. Oh my gosh. Whoo! It's morning, guys. This is Woodbury. Woodbury. Now, Woodbury, this is a pewter, and they do currently have this available for sale on their website. However, they want over $40 for it. It is lovely. And I was thinking even you could like thread a ribbon or something through here and hang that as an ornament. It has a lovely sound to it. It is $15. Also $15. I am not sure who made this. I tried getting Google and eBay and everybody's assistance with it, but just not sure of the maker. It has roses on it, 2 on the sides and 1 on each end, and also on the bottom. There's 2 roses and 1 on the end. A beautiful handle. Pink glass. Absolutely gorgeous. And that is $15. And then this wonderful copper luster, hand painted. This is from England from the 1940s. See if I can spin that around so you can see the whole thing. And that's a copper luster mug. And that is $15. Then for $16, I have Ariel, the Little Mermaid. This is a Ray Dunn mug. So you get the pink handle, you get an adorable Ariel, you get pink on the inside, and on the back side it says Little Mermaid. So 16 on that, and this is part of the Ray Dunn Disney Princess line. This is a diffuser. It is an essential oil diffuser. It runs by ultrasonic. So you put water, you put water in here and your essential oils, and then it vibrates and releases a mist. This one also lights up, and it can be put on a timer. It's also going to come with 2 lavender, a lemon, an orange, and one called Happy Time or something like that. So you're going to get all those, and the cord to plug it in. That's $16. And then this wonderful box that looks like a fun old suitcase. It's got a handle and a really nice latch, and all the fun travel stickers on it. Here's the inside, so it's a nice quality cardboard. Great way to stay organized. And of course it has the Seattle Space Needle on it, so it's the best case ever. That is also $16. Then for $18, I have this beautiful milk glass. I believe this is done by Westmoreland. It is a single cross candle holder. It does have a sticker that it was from the Smith estate, but I think deep down in there, there is that W for Westmoreland. That is $18. And then this adorable little geisha. I'm going to move this really quick here. There we go. So she is from Japan. She's ceramic. She is absolutely adorable. Hand-painted flowers on her. And she does have a sticker on the bottom. And she is also $18. And then for $20, I have this bowl. Look at this fun little pedestal. Clear glass pedestal, and then a smoky gray for the bowl. So that is $20. A Sadler Henry VIII teapot. No chips or cracks on any of these. That is also $20. This is a pottery piece, but it's made to look like a gourd, because I guess in Costa Rica they do a lot of these in gourds also. You have a sloth. There it says Costa Rica. You have a monkey on the back. And on the inside, this one is a pottery piece. That is also $20. Then I have a Mickey Mouse, and he is a bobblehead. There's Faye. Hi, Faye. You gonna come around here? No, she's not gonna come around. I was gonna get a Faye. Nope, she's hiding now. She's gonna have a snack. I've got the Temptations under there. He is a bobblehead baseball player. I know I just had him in a sale. I think he's spectacular. He's from the Disneyland Resort. Fun bobblehead baseball player. And he is $20. And then this beautiful lantern. It's essentially unused because it still has its big styrofoam. Let me grab it. So it's got the styrofoam layer in the bottom. Beautiful blue glass. There it is. And you could put a lighted candle or battery operated candle in here. Hang that up. And that is also $20. All right, so those are all of the items that are available from the sale. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these, send me an email or leave a comment down below. I'll let you know if the item is still available. All right, and then we're going to take a look at the items that sold. So up first, this one is going to need to be rewired, but it is awesome. It's a Cadillac electric clock. The wiring only goes to here, but just take the plate off the back and you get easy access to that. It's gorgeous. That one sold for $15. Then I have these wonderful birds, salt and pepper shakers. They sold for $16. The Disney Princess wonderful stained glass jewelry box. Anything is possible. That sold for $16. And this planter, she is by Lefton. Look how fabulous she is. There's her Lefton sticker. She is Lefton Japan. And she sold for $16. I have this really pretty cup and saucer, pink rose swirl design. I have 7 of them, and they were $3 each. All 7 of them sold. And that's from Japan, Creative Japan. Then this beautiful hand-painted wooden Lazy Susan. It does have the spinner on the bottom. This is a gorgeous piece. That sold for $20. And then this beautiful cup and saucer set. It is by, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it seems like there should be a sound in there. So it's Stechel. It is bone china. It looks like, I'm not sure what Gracie bone china is. But yeah, so the saucer has a black background and the teacup has a white background. Same flowers. And the set sold for $26. All right. And a big thank you to everyone who hung out with us last night. Those of you on the East Coast, yes, you did go through the time change right as we were wrapping up the sale, which was just at about, what, 11, a little after 11 o'clock my time, but it was 2 in the morning on the East Coast, so everybody went back to 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, but I appreciate everyone who was hanging out with us. But that pretty much is probably going to wrap up the video for today. Now, if I do get any more sales as I'm kind of wrapping up everything here, I will go ahead and record a little more. But today we're just going to do a little more packing, and I'm going to spend most of the day on the computer getting the shorts set up and getting things listed on eBay, getting invoices out. That is pretty much going to be my day. So if there's no more time on the ticker, then thank you for watching, and I will see you on Monday. But if there is time on the ticker still, keep watching.